Hi everyone, it's Rachael Smith with Remax up in Big Bear. Today I'm going to walk you through this great home up at the top of Moonridge that has the most incredible ski slope views. Come check it out. Okay, so here we are. Usually I do it from the street. The street is down the driveway, but I'm going to show you from up top because you can basically kind of see a better angle of it all the way around. So we're looking at 43469 Sheephorn Drive up in Moonridge. This one is a 3-bedroom, 2.5 bath, 1856 square foot. A long driveway this way, and then you also got a parking this direction. So this is going to come up. You also have kind of like a little hillside down here. And then our property lines are gonna be, I think there's a marker down there. It's like a little white marker right around there. But beautiful homes all around you, including this one. So this one is, if you've seen any of my other videos and you know any of the styles that we have up here in Big Bear, this one is going to be a gambrel. So this is anytime you see that barn-shaped look going this way, that's going to be a gambrel. And then anytime you see it on its side, that's going to be a Dutch gambrel. I just want to walk you over to this point. But like, look at this beautiful newer construction across the street. And so property line over here, a little bit harder to tell, but we do have some retaining walls built and things like that. So I can tell you, we do have air conditioning in this one, which is a rare find in the mountains. It's starting to become a little more common, but definitely not something that you will always find up here. We do have a hot tub that has ski slope views. Let me zoom in on this for you. Check that out. And there's Geronimo. So really incredible views. I'm wondering if once we get to the top, you'll see the lake view. I don't know yet, so stay with me to find out. Here we are, exterior. One thing to note, deck looks really nice, sound solidly built. Look at these like tree trunks right here. One thing I would say is it does look like it could use a little bit of paint on the outside. It's not bad, not really chipping, but just kind of like a dry look to it. So it needs to possibly be oiled. But it's also painted brown and the deck's got a lot of wear and tear, as you can see. So let's go take a look. Okay, so here we are coming in. As you can see, like some kind of sun damage, but not too bad. A nice heavy door too. Very beautiful. And also has one of these. You got even a ski slope view from here. That's so fancy. Okay, so downstairs, this is the entrance. So if it were me, I would probably make this more of like a mudroom, game room area down here instead of having a bed down here. I just think that because it would make this entrance a little more or less awkward. We've got this beautiful brick right here. Probably used to have a fireplace right here and then vented out that direction. I would probably even put it back that way because I love the brick. People could also paint it if they wanted to. But it's in great shape, and since it's here, you might as well use it. But it takes up this whole foundation down here, so that's pretty cool. So they got like a makeshift living room down here, kind of almost like a little studio down below, because you do have the bedroom, the living room, and the bathroom. And a little bit of us is underground. These are going to be dual pane windows. And then we've got the heating unit right here for downstairs. It is run off of this thermostat. And then we've got the one bathroom so far. So coming in, one thing to note, we do have kind of like a whitish carpet. So that's kind of hard to walk into in a mountain home, is white carpet right when you walk in. Maybe laminate hardwood floors would do well. We do have tile in here. It kind of needs some grout work right there, but not the end of the world. Lots of storage in here. And then we've got well, I don't know. What do you think about this? They call a shower a full bathroom now, just a toilet, a sink, and a shower. So in the past, that used to be a 3/4 shower. But as long as you have a shower, that's now considered a full bathroom. And I don't know, some people want to have a tub too. So we have tile, countertops, porcelain, sink, kind of like a brass fixtures, and then a complementing tile inside the shower. Looks like we got kind of like some little cracks, but not the end of the world. Kind of like a grayish blue in color too. So this one is listed with Keller Williams. Ali, who's a friend of mine, he's got this one listed at $850. It is a vacation rental. This is probably their old one. They had it expired in May, but it sleeps 8 people, 9 people, 8 adults, 1 kid. I will make a separate video on how to understand that math. This is going to be a crawl space area underneath the house. And then we're going up. So we got these beautiful wood floors, but it's covered by this carpet. Here's one thing to point out. I am not that tall. I'm like 5'4". This is only 6 foot or so. So if you're very tall, you might not want this one. Oh my gosh, my pants are so long, I'm stepping on them. Okay. Coming upstairs, we land up here. Kitchen, living room, dining room, all on this floor. And then we also have a bedroom and a bathroom this direction. So I'm going to walk you through the main living space first, and then we'll go towards the bedroom, bathroom. So coming into the kitchen, we do have updated appliances. They are stainless steel, Whirlpool, Kenmore, and then we've got kind of this paneling right here on the wall for mica countertops. And then this is going to be that nice cedar. This is going to be single pane. So you've got the dual single panes like we've talked about in the past. And then 2 aluminum sinks. And this is going to be that same tile as what we saw downstairs. So that is our kitchen. I like these brass handles. These are really cute. Clean, cozy. Ooh, I take back clean. We're going to go into the dining room. And since we are that gambrel, we kind of have those sides that you can see on the outside where it's leaning in on the edge. And so they've done a great job utilizing that space for storage for the different items. We've got a 6-person dining room table. And then you can kind of look up and see the loft area up above. I'll take you outside at the end of the tour, because that's going to be where our fabulous views come from. And then here we have a nice pebble fireplace. Check out this. This is really fun. Look how he's etched in there. And then a renter probably etched their name in there. But that is Jackie and Shadow. Pretty fun. These are in really good shape, very clean. Does look like there's a hole for the gas right there, but it's not piped into it. But that mantle goes that whole way. Him too. And these are like a termite made this. Not now, but when the wood was actually a part of the tree, that is caused by termites. So, beautiful feature. And then one thing to point out, lighting in these, it's a little bit trickier because the floor up, or the ceiling up here is your floor upstairs. This one is going to be like track lighting, which is going to help because you really can't go into these ceilings right here. Look at that, that's beautiful. Kind of like a waxy look to it. Floating stairwell. And then we're gonna come down and go to the bathroom and to the first bedroom. So in this bathroom, we've got that same tile as down below. We've got like it's kind of a plastic one-piece countertop in here. Drywall everywhere. And then let's check the condition of the tub. Pretty good. One piece. I like that they heighten this because a lot of times it's just starting right here and it's not tall enough for a lot of people, but pretty clean. And we also have a thermidor in here to keep you warm. And then I'll poke my head out here in just one moment, but this is going to be the bedroom number 1. And so kind of like a little hipster vibe in here with the love on the wall. Sleeps 3 people in here. Closet. Really cute. I mean, this is a double bed and then you've got the twin here. I don't know about getting a queen in there, but you definitely have a little bit more room to get something. Probably could have come out here with the closet too. But it's also pretty deep as well. All right. So let's poke our heads outside the back way and see. It's back here. It's kind of private back here. It's pretty much going to go to this area is the property line. Matches up with the other ones around you. But man, even just from this hallway, I can see the ski slope view. I think you can see it really well in that camera too. Oh, this is really a fun thing to point out too. This is how they try and get good 5-star reviews, is like, hey, enjoy. They're lowering the standards for people. So like if you found this enjoyable, it's a 5-star. If there were multiple problems, then it's a 4-star. So it kind of gives guests an idea of what to think about when they are ranking their stay on Airbnb. Oh, and then this is a nice little kind of cutout area that's good for firewood storage. You are runoff of a wall heater. And then again, I think they've got a lot of dual single pane windows. Okay. So you come upstairs and you're in a bedroom. And then you can go into another bedroom. To me, this is probably where I would sleep. I don't mind not having too much privacy. I'm not a snorer, so at least I think. This doesn't bother me. It might keep me up at night if somebody's downstairs watching TV, but I would think it would be so amazing to just wake up and just see these people skiing. This is beautiful. Like I see them skiing down the mountain right now. See them? Pretty cool. If you wanted a little bit more space and a little bit more privacy, you could probably finish this off all the way over and then just refloor it. So here's where you're going to get that air conditioner unit coming in. And the reason that it probably has it up here is since this is 3 stories, this one's probably going to be very hot up here. And these windows are tinted. So they do have I don't know how you would get that down, but maybe it's on a motor. Or it's this thing right here and you hook it. But it's probably going to get hot in here in the summertime. It's a nice loft area. Then we're gonna go into bedroom number 3. In this one, we have a closet right at the entrance. And we have enough for 6 people in this one room. That's a lot. I mean, you could almost have your whole occupancy just in this one room because it's 9. So you got 6 of them in here. 2, 2, 2. So all queen beds. And then we've got a half bathroom in here. And this one, just kind of like a little apartment style one. Same tile as we've seen all throughout the house. Toilet, storage, medicine cabinet. This kind of leans in on you a little bit. Like a RV kind of thing. Plastic insert, but clean. Really all you would need. And this, you know, kind of more of like the kids' room anyway, so not too shabby. This one was a rental with Sky High, so it could come with rental history to it too. I'm going to walk you out here for the end of our tour. So the view is always the most important part of a home in Moonridge. Why can I not get out of here? All right, so here we are. And this is where we're going to be able to tell if we're able to get that lake view from here. Deck is a little bit warm, but that's kind of expected with this much sun up here. I hear a lot of water coming from somewhere. Oh, the hot tub. And so the lake, it's almost like this tree is in the way. Lake is gonna be out here. So you're just barely gonna miss it. I think a couple trees would have to come down before you'd be able to see it. So there you have it. 43469 Sheephorn. 3 bedroom, 2.5 bathrooms, $849,000, 1856 square foot. Originally built in 1969. So let me know your thoughts and let me know what you think the rental income was on it last year. I'd like to see your guess. Talk to you soon. Bye.